Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, newbies, flow lame, man. This is the attack mode switching back. No, this is the defense mode switching to attack mode, and I already fucked up the beginning of my fucking intro. Alright, this is the 90 episode. This is the 90 episode. This is episode 98 review. Holy shit. If I make one more fuck up, I'm deleting this. Alright. This is episode 98. Right now, they're in the middle of whipping that ass. This arc is almost over. All we have now is Playmaker versus Bohman. That's his name, Boham? Bohand? Two hands? Bohand. What type of stupid ass that? Anyway, Bohman, there you go. Bohman. And he, that's all we have left. We all saw Soul Burner try to beat Boham. He whooped him. Boham whooped both Blue Angel and Soul Burner. And Soul Burner would have probably won if it not got interfered by the fucking Light Ignis who went into flame and caused them to get distracted. And it caused them to be too emotional and then get whipped. So there's a good excuse built in to why Soul Burner got whooped. Not like Go Unuzuka, who when he got whooped by Revolver, they were just like, he got whooped. They actually care about Soul Burner. You could tell the writers never gave a fuck about Go Unuzuka. But you could tell they gave a fuck about Soul Burner. He's the first loss he ever had. And he lost to the freaking #1 villain in the second season. Is this the second season? Now I'm fucking up. And what happened now? Then Blue Angel got whooped by Boham as well. Bohman, I keep saying Bohman. Stupid name. Anyway. But Blue Angel gets with Bohman's brother, even though his little brother, they admitted that he sucked, and the Light Ignis knew that he was going to lose anyway. But at least Blue Angel got that victory before she got her ass whooped. So then Soul Burner came in, and they did a whole thing with Playmaker to go against his best friend. Is it Kuzan guy or some shit? I don't know, some complicated name. And, trying to save his brother, and, and he already knew that they were going to do something underhanded like that. So he's like, if they ever come to that decision, I'm going to have to fight for my brother, but you have to fight for the world, so you're going to have to beat me. So he beats him, even though struggling a bit before in that attack. And that Playmaker, is completely dry and drained out because of that fight. And so Bohman's like, I'm going to make you guys pay, Bohman or Light Ignis, come out. Bohman's like, I'm going to fucking try and challenge you. And then he proceeds to whip Soul Burner. But Soul Burner put up a good fight, so good. He has a cool deck. And we actually got to see Link 4 for once. Because I swear to God, Soul Burner relies on Heat Leo like fucking Yuma used to rely on fucking Utopia. God, that's all he does in all his duels. But he actually turned out a Link 4 Phoenix and still lost. So, that's hilarious. So now we all we have is Revolver, the Light Ignis, and Playmaker, and Bohman. And here we go in this episode. We're continuing from the last episode. Revolver's fighting... No, Revolver's fighting Light Ignis. They're both fighting each other. And, Revolver, in the midst of the episodes, he reveals that he was looking at all the programs and he saw that Light Ignis, deletes all his memories because memories of the Ignis are just stored in, data. But Ignis, Light Ignis eventually learned to delete his memories, but when he first became an Ignis, he didn't know how to do it. So he learned a lot of his shit, and he learned that, he's the reason. He found out that the Light Ignis is actually the weakest Ignis out of all of them, like the least intelligent, the least best. So that pissed him off. He's like, I'm not deformed, and he became the leader because he wanted to be the leader, declare to all the other Ignis that hey, I'm the leader and I'll lead us. And then he proceeded to apparently he programmed Wendy to be evil, rearranged his program, and then went ahead and destroyed Cyber's world where the Ignis were lied and then were living, and then had to fucking flee. So this is all the Light Ignis at the end. Light Ignis is the one that created Bohman in the first place. It was like the next form of AI, much more intelligent, blah blah blah. And then, of course, the Light Ignis in the middle of this duel reveals that he was the one that created the virus for Revolver's dad. Because Revolver's dad, knew that he saw that the Revolver's dad was looking into it. He's the one that created the Ignis. He saw that the Ignis eventually was going to be a burden. And he says if he let him look further into it, he's going to find out that it was Light Ignis that was going to cause the destruction of all that. So he went and planted a virus, and the virus that eventually killed him. So now Revolver has more of a reason to whoop his ass. And Revolver is actually going to beat him at one point, but the Light Ignis actually, used once again the data and the data information, the consciousness of Playmaker's best friend's little brother. And he was going to use that, say, if you attack me, you're going to destroy the consciousness, destroy him as well. And, Revolver's like, I got to do what I got to do. And Playmaker's like, no, you changed. You're not the same jackass from the first season as the main villain. You got to, you got to not be evil and all this stuff and everything. And then he actually obliges and says, I end my turn, and just puts a card face down. And that leads into Bohman saying, when I fought Soul Burner, he fought righteously and he fought with, fair. But then, it wasn't for you and Wendy. You guys interfered and caused that duel to be disrupted. He said, I'm not going to make you disrupt this duel either. So he grabs the data and information of the guy he's using, the little brother, and then now he has to fight it for a duel. So Light Ignis and him proceed. The Revolver is about to beat him for the second time, and all of a sudden Light Ignis does some underhanded move to make them both lose life points. So they both lose the consciousness. But he also didn't give all the data from the little brother to the Bohman, so he still had 1 life point left, which that doesn't make any fucking sense. Well, keeping the consciousness of someone makes you have a life point. Stupid. But the only thing that matters you gotta know is that they both lost. Revolver went into turn into data and lost his, profile, I guess, in the Vrains. And Light Ignis, the same shit. He lost his shit and he went into Bohman. And now the next fight, as we all gonna fucking know, for probably the next 3 episodes, maybe 2, is gonna be Playmaker versus Bohman. What I think of this episode, good episode. This is not like Boruto with all the freaking filler. This is actually like the meat of of a long story that they've been going through the whole thing. And don't get me wrong, Vrains have some filler. Usually roundup episodes talking about what happened in the last 2 or 3 episodes. Yu-Gi-Oh's known for that anyway. But this is a very good episode, and last few episodes have been good. Last like 10 or 20 episodes, they barely any filler. Everything has matters. Go Izuka's story, and then the Earth Ignis, and that tied to Go Izuka's thing before they actually went into Revolver rounding everyone up and saying we gotta find them. And before that, the Light Ignis, man, there's almost no filler. So this is a great episode. I'm not gonna get into detail about all the moves because if you either see this episode because I'm reviewing it or you see the episode before I review it, you could see the whole match yourself. I'm just explaining the story. I'm not gonna fucking explain to you every freaking move and everything that happened because that's boring. And if you want to see what actually happens and what moves they use, watch the damn episode. It's good. There's attack mode, switching back to defense mode, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, the shit. Yeah.